What's up, my beautiful entrepreneurs? Now today we are going to get into everything preservatives. I know that preservatives can be a little confusing. There's so many variations, so many things to choose from, the good ones, the bad ones, and I am going to break it all down for you today. Make sure you stick around to the end because I will have a bonus tip for you that you don't want to miss. So let's not waste any more time, let's get right into the video. First, for what not to use. Now, a lot of skincare businesses, like a lot of bigger brands, a lot of them are getting away from using parabens and formaldehyde, but like, do you know exactly what those ingredients are, what those preservatives are? Now, formaldehyde is actually used to embalm dead bodies, which I had no idea that companies were using that as a preservative in skincare. Like, I had no idea that that's what was being used, and it's so unsafe for you to use. And interestingly enough, formaldehyde is actually thought to be linked to illnesses like leukemia and brain cancer. So you want to stay away from any preservatives that release formaldehyde, and a couple examples of that would be DMDM hydrogen and also quaternium 15. And sorry if I'm mispronouncing those, but those are two popular formaldehyde releasing preservatives that can be used in skincare, but I would suggest to stay away from. Now, another big one that I know we've all heard of is parabens. And parabens are actually a class of preservatives. And with parabens, they actually mimic estrogen, which can increase the risk of breast cancer and also decrease testosterone in men. So it's another big one that you want to stay away from. Now, two common parabens are going to be butyl parabens and propyl parabens. And there's also iso versions of both of those as well. So you just want to make sure that you are looking out for that as well. If you see paraben in there, it has parabens, you want to make sure that you are staying away from any preservatives that are linked to parabens. And now for the preservatives that you should use in your products. And now these are all natural preservatives, and they're all great for lotions or cleansers, or any like scrubs. They're great for anything that has water base in the product, so it will be great for all of those options. Now, the first is Preservative Eco, which is a broad spectrum preservative that contains 4 components, which is benzoyl alcohol, salaric acid, glycerin, and sorbic acid. And this is best used at 0.5 to 1% of the total weight of the product, and make sure that the product is at a temp of 150 degrees Fahrenheit or below, or it will degrade the preservative. Now, the next preservative is going to be Optiphen, which actually protects against mold and bacteria. Now, this one is great to be used at 0.3% to 1.5%. I personally use 1% throughout all of my products because it just makes it simpler to have 1% of the preservative that you're using versus having several different percentages throughout your products. And you'll be able to see whether or not the preservative is actually working if you do it that way. And plus, preservatives are very expensive, so you want to make sure that you're using it sparingly and you're not using too much, because honestly, using the 1.5% of the preservative isn't going to protect the product more or less, so it doesn't really make a difference to add more preservative to it than 1%. For the bonus tip, you don't actually need preservatives for your body butter. Now, you can if you'd like, but you don't necessarily need to. And if you do add it, I would add like the lowest possible percentage that is recommended for the preservative, because again, it is expensive to use and you don't really need it. What you do need is vitamin E oil, because without it, your products will go rancid. The butters and oils will oxidize, and vitamin E oil is an antioxidant, which helps to extend the shelf life of your body butters and keep the benefits within the oils and the butters as well. Also, if you add any color into your formula, it will also cause the coloring to get darker. And here's an example of a body butter that I made without the vitamin E oil, and you can see that it is discolored and the benefits are not the same in this product because of the oxidation. So you want to make sure that you are adding vitamin E oil to your body butters so that you can prevent that from happening. Now, I know preservatives can be an issue, but if you're having issues with scenting your body butter, then click on this video here where I explain the difference between essential oils and fragrance oils to best scent your body.